HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the default language for websites. We're going to learn about a tag called H1. So now, you might be asking what are tags? So basically, tags are are a greater than and a less than symbols. This and this to identify if it's a heading or a paragraph. So a heading is first a tag, H1, then a second one. Now, why so? Well, because you have to keep the starting and closing one. If you don't, the browser will just take it as text. So now, H1 is the biggest type of heading out of six whole types of headings. So as we can see, now you might be saying, hey, there is an error in here. Look, this one does not have a slash, this one does. Well, this is what we call opening and closing tags. The slash represents a closing tag. If you do not keep the, the other tag, the code is not correct. You have to do this. Now, this is a heading. This is the H1 size. You can keep whatever you want here. Vihas Vajrala. I'll keep my channel name. You keep whatever you want. This is the biggest type. Now let's try H2. Vihas this time. Okay. The first opening one slash H2. It has to match with the opening and the closing, or else the code won't work. H2 like this. So as you can see, the H1 is slightly bigger than the H2. There is a H1 to H6. So now tell me, why is it not a heading? Because I did not keep the open and closing tags. So that is enough for our H1 and H2. It covers what is a hedge, which is a heading. We're going to learn about two things: a paragraph and text color. Now, a paragraph uses P, just like a heading. We can insert whatever we want. So basically, the main part is all the same, just like the heading, but instead of a H1, we are currently using a P. So we might have noticed that the size of the paragraph is way smaller than the size of the headings. Well, this is because it is not a heading, it is just a normal paragraph. Now, you cannot write just red color. You cannot just do this like here. Basically, what you have to do is go to there's something called head section in between these two. Go in that head section and type style. And next line, do P An opening flower bracket, enter, closing. Now enter. Like this is what you're supposed to look like. Now P stands for paragraph. So for all the paragraphs in this website, the color of the text is going to be set to something like blue. Always end with a semicolon. Then after the closing flower bracket, take the closing bracket for style. Tie. Bam.